Number 88, Meg Ferrara. Meg started January of 2019.
I've done this show twice. Actually, now this is my second time doing it. So I've done Transformation 2 times. Last year, it was more for the weight loss aspect. This year, it was more for the mental fortitude. But my starting weight, I was actually heavier this time around, and I lost more weight. I was 177 when I started. I'm now down to 154. So it started in January, and yeah, it was just more mental this time around than last. But still, the weight came off, and that's what matters most, I guess. So my inspiration to do this the first time was because I guess I'm more of like a goal setter. I served in the military and I became a federal police officer at the Federal Reserve Bank in New York. So I like attaining and reaching goals, and I think this was one I set for myself. So at CKO, we actually had a staff 10-week challenge. So 2 staff members took on a bunch of us. We did a challenge. It was 10 weeks. At the end of it, I got asked, hey, you know, there's this Fitness Atlantic show. Do you want to continue, not end at 10 weeks and go an extra 3 weeks and get on stage at this thing? And I'm like, I think I could do it. I've done 10 weeks so far. I feel great. Let me take those extra 3 weeks and I'll just go with it. And that's what was the motivation for last year. For this year, I actually want to compete in a different division. Unfortunately, I pulled myself out like 3 weeks before the show because of my own things that I had going in my personal life, which is why I say it's more mental for me this year. Like, I literally told them I'm not getting on stage for Figure, I'm not getting on stage for CKO, like, this is it. And the support system, Mark from CKO, he just like really built me up and was just like a great help for me and just reminded me who I was at my core and told me like, that's not you, you can still do this, like remember that you're that beacon of hope. And so that's why I got on stage, because of Mark CKO. So somebody I look up to is my grandfather. He's actually the reason why I went into the military. He was he just always had like such a big heart, such a great thing, and always pushed harder in his life. He owned a company in Ohio State, and he built like 3 major buildings there. He was a bricklayer. And I just like his passion to keep working harder and to keep driving and to keep pushing himself. Like, I definitely feel that. He's no longer with us here. So anytime I'm feeling like, oh, I need that extra push, I'm like, hey, Grandpa, like, really needing you right now. And it's just like I get that extra drive to keep going. Some of the challenges that I faced getting here today was being in my own head, if you can understand that, like mentally telling myself, I can't do this, I won't do this. Like I told you earlier, it's kind of a repeat. I'm not gonna get on stage. Like, I was so convinced that I wasn't about this, that I couldn't do it, that I didn't look good enough. What about other people? What are they gonna think? What are they gonna say? And my sister actually was like, you focus so much on the wrong things sometimes. You focus so much on what the people that don't care about you are gonna say, instead of thinking about the ones that love you just for you. Like, and woo! But yeah, so that's why I actually went forth and did it. And yeah, if it's in your passion and it's a goal of yours and you're looking to do this because for yourself, not for somebody else, like you in your heart truly say like, hey, you know, this is me, this is what I want to do, and you believe in it, go for it. Nothing will stand in your way. If you believe in it, nobody can take that away from you.